What's up, YouTube? This is the Federation here, and I am finally back. So it's been about 3 weeks since I have last uploaded a video, and I apologize for that. I had final exams, and then after that, everybody who stayed on campus pretty much just partied and did everything we could to de-stress, so wasn't gonna have much time then, and then after that was moving out, and then came home, settling back in at home, and then yeah, I've been watching the World Cup recently. Yesterday I played a couple of games on Rome 2, started to get the feel back, and then today I played a couple more, so hopefully I shouldn't totally look like a noob in this battle, although it certainly, I'm certainly a little bit rusty, but let's see what we can do. It's a 2v2, just nice and casual. I did play one quick battle earlier that I tried to record, but the guy ended up doing a form of noob box I've never seen before and hope to never see again. And what he did is he took, I believe it was 14 giant ballista, made a ring about 2 giant ballista units deep, and then in the center of the ring he had a Carrion Axeman General and 4 pikeman units, and I actually had a really good army to counter that, I thought, since I had 6 slingers, an archer, 3 horse archers, and 6 different cavalry units. I'm forgetting what exactly I brought as Parthia, and I moved my skirmishers right up to it after scaring his giant ballista crews off, and he detached them and moved into the center of his box. So I thought I could just fire away and kill everything. But what happened is the giant ballista ring around the outside blocked every single skirmisher shot I sent in. So I used all of my ammo and got, I think, 3 or 4 kills. And that's off 6 slingers, an archer, and 3 horse archers. And I was just at a loss. I couldn't charge in since he had pikes pointing out in all directions. And I couldn't kill anything with my skirmishers. It is literally an impenetrable noob box unless you have artillery of your own, and if you do have artillery of your own, his giant ballista will likely kill them before they can do much damage. So I'm not quite sure how to counter that, but hopefully I don't run into that again, and I don't have to figure out how to counter that. And yeah, anyways, that is why I'm not doing a quick battle this time. So I'm doing a no rules 2 versus 2. So although my ally does have a ballista and I'm not normally a fan of bringing artillery, he is within the rules in this battle to do so. I do believe he's a newer player though, as I had to tell him that Azat Knights were probably his best bet for, he was going to bring a bunch of a Gamma Cav. I don't know, maybe that works for him. He also does have a pike line, and that's generally not something you see more experienced players do. But then again, I could be wrong. He may have a style that works for him. So I'm faced off against the Macedonian here, it looks like, who has gone for a pike heavy army as well. A couple of hoplites in here, thorax swords, general's bodyguard, companion cav, looks like 3 of those. The Carthaginian has gone for a bunch of hoplites, so I'm actually going to prefer to face off against the Carthaginian. But I may not get my choice here. So let's start moving everyone up. These slingers should actually be good enough to give me the advantage and allow me to take out the Macedonian pikes. So let's line up like that and bring my cav here. Support with the Praetorian cav. And hopefully my ally can manage to deal with all of that. And hopefully I don't get too caught out here, although I'm not really worried about the Carthaginian coming in on my flank, except these elephants. Those could potentially be harmful. Other than that, the hoplites in the flank wouldn't really do too much damage. And I'm gonna hope that this Macedonian doesn't put his guys in pike flanks, although I highly doubt that's gonna happen. Alright, so what are these guys? Those are just javelin men. I'm not even sure I want to waste my ammunition on that. So let's pull an auxiliary cav over. And let's get a charge off here and here. And get Draco going. And then I'll use my general here. And, oh, that's his general. Let's just pull that guy away from the fight. And what are these guys? These are slingers, just normal slingers. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. I can push these guys back up. And let's move up the infantry line. I have gotten absolutely obliterated in that cav fight. Pretty much. Although I do still have these two auxiliary cav over here who are going to do fairly well. But let's throw in one of these guys. And my Legatus can come back now. He's done a very good job. So I will go frontally for now until he goes into pike phalanx, which it looks like he's now done. So I'm going to divert these guys over here, these guys over here.
Our men flee the field of
Could have sworn I told my general to run. And I'm actually in a little bit of trouble because of this cav unit. If he brings that around my back, that will hurt. He did catch me here, but it looks like his charge wasn't too effective, so that might work out well for me. So let's go into his hoplites there. Bring that armored legionnaire down. And let's see, he did get me in a frontal engagement here, so let's pull out of that and go here. And just keep my general here for the morale. And this fight should turn in my favor, hopefully, maybe? I don't know. We'll see. Alright, and let's get my general again. He's opening up a nice little gap for me. Let's see, hopefully this can turn in my favor. That unit got chopped up pretty quickly. Let's see if we can keep it in the fight a little bit longer. Hopefully. I'm surprised the morale dropped quite that quickly. We did get into the flank of that thorax pike, so that should go pretty well. Let's focus fire on that companion cav, see if we can kill it before it gets to me. That auxiliary cav surprisingly lost terribly to the companion cav, even though I didn't lose too many men in the charge. I'm not sure what's up with that. I guess it's just that bonus first large playing in. But my general is going to come in here and sweep up a large amount of kills. Just what you want to see, if you're me. Alright, so he's going to turn his pikes the correct direction, so let's back out of there. I don't want any of that action. And that companion cav should drop. Alright, so we do keep most of our slingers alive. Pretty much all. And I have 2 units of cav left, including a Praetorian cav, which should be very good. So let's see what we've got here. We've got these 4 units come around, and my slingers as well. And let's get my general out of here. He's done some good work on 105 kills.
The enemy general
Not bad.
Dead.
Alright, let's go into that exposed flank there. And let's focus fire on that thorax pike. Alright, so we've broken that unit. And we do have to be cautious of that Macedonian general who's still marauding. But let's see what's happened with the elephants. Looks like they're all tied up, and my Seleucid ally has handled them quite well. So that's good to see. So let's get in the woods. That'll dampen the effects of his charge and chase down these skirmishers. Maybe we can even get the charge on him if he's not going to be paying attention. And let's use the whip here, since these guys I don't anticipate will last too much longer, unfortunately. And we are going to get the charge, which totally renders the companion cav pretty much useless. And let's see which direction these pikes are facing. They are facing out, so let's pull everyone this direction. And we're going to get a nice little chain route going with the Macedonians.
General has fallen.
Although my Praetorian Cav still isn't doing that well against the companions. That's surprising to see. I'm assuming that's all just the bonus versus large just kicking my butt, but I don't know. Yeah, wow. These guys won't get there in time, probably, but it's worth trying. Can't just let my Praetorian Cav die without a attempt. Don't want to go frontally into those pikes, but I did get the Pila off. Yeah, even with the Draco ability, these companion cav are doing me quite well. We are doing well. So yeah, my partner does definitely appear to be new to the game, but looks to have pretty much held his own. So it's good to see. He did pretty well against that Carthaginian. Carthaginian did let him go get a really nice engagement with the pikes. He uses thorax pikes well. Carthaginian didn't do too much micro, and so the thorax pikes will just mow down the Carthaginian hoplites when they get a nice frontal engagement like that. Alright, so we do wipe out that cav. This slinger should end up routing just due to army losses if we can take out the rest of this. But let's just send over the general just in case, because otherwise it'll be a long minute and a half trying to chase down that one darn unit after everything else is already dead, and that would be really annoying. But there goes everything. So good job to my ally in this battle. Let's take a quick look at some unit stats. I know this wasn't exactly the most thrilling battle, but I did want to get something out just to let you all know I will be making videos again. Probably daily-ish, meaning either one a day or one every 2 days or 2 every 3 days. It'll certainly be more common than the once every 3 weeks that has been up until this point. But so we got 721 losses, 1516 kills. Carthaginian actually got quite a few kills for not too many losses. And so Legatus is my MVP, it looks like. One of these Armored Legionnaires did quite well, and all my slingers were very effective. Macedonian didn't end up with too much luck. And these artillery didn't end up really paying for themselves, but his pike line did well. And then the, ooh, wow, these Snakebot Ballista, I didn't even know Snakebot Ballista were useful. Learn something new every day. They, wow, 156 kills, that's something to be aware of. Noble Fighters and Companion Cav did well additionally, which is no surprise. But anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this battle. Look out for more content in the coming days, and I will see you all next time.